Welcome and welcome back to my channel. I am Precious Kisses, as you know, and today I am going to talk about how I stretch my hair. So I know it looks really huge and big. I literally just stretched my hair overnight so that I can trim it today. And I thought I haven't put out a video in a while because, 2020 was a hell of a year for most of us. So I kind of been down a little bit, but I trimmed my hair and it's time for a fresh start. So I thought while I'm doing all of this, maybe I'll show you how I stretch my hair without heat. I can get like a full big blowout look, like low-key a Afro type of feel, and use no heat. Okay, so that's a big factor. So what you may not know is that I am actually going on a journey with my hair to see if I can reach another goal of mine. So it's going to be a lot of protective styles going on right now. So I wanted to make sure that I'm doing everything possible to protect this mane of mine. And it started off with a New Year's trim, which I normally do in December, but I'm doing it now. So if you want to know how I stretch this hair, and if you have any other questions or anything about my hair, about fitness, about life, let me know, as I'm trying to get back into the swing of things and put out a lot of content coming just for you. So if you are new here, that's what I do. I do hair, I do fitness, I do fashion. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as it helps me greatly improve my channel, as well as give me that thumbs up. And if you have any questions along the way, please feel free to leave me a comment, as I answer all of my comments. So without further ado, let's get started. So we are jumping right back into it. And so here's my hair, right? So let me start off by saying that when I initially stretch my hair, I start off in the shower. After I wash and deep condition it, I make sure I get all the product out of my hair, and I do the method that I'm showing you now. My hair is quickly reverting back because it's rather hot in the house right now. It's winter time. I have a heater in my bedroom and in my office, in the fireplace. So it's reverting back rather quickly right now. But I did want to make sure before I got into the video that I showed you why I was trimming my hair. As you can see, this side looks a lot fuller and a lot, more dense. Even though it's shrunken, you can tell that it looks a lot healthier. On this side, you can see what I did not cut. So I've already cut this side. On this side, I have not cut yet. But yes, I am still, even after the cut, I believe that I still fall right at about hip length. So my hair does keep going all the way down. On both sides, I think it's still on this side as well. I am still falling right at, shedded hair. I am still falling right at hip length, even though I just trimmed this side. So this side, you can see it's kind of raggedy, but that's neither here nor there. I am still going to give you the tips and tricks on how I do it, because I don't use any heat on my hair, and I probably won't use any heat on my hair until 2022. So let's just get right into it. So 86 everything that I talk about for moisture, because if you can add what you want for moisture in the shower only. So in the shower only, I do go ahead and leave just a little bit of conditioner in my hair for the softness, and I add a bit of oil. That's it before I do I start straightening my hair. After the shower, I let it set until my hair is completely dry, and this is what you get. This literally straight dried out the shower. I do not add any heat, no blow dryers, no pressing anything, no brushes, nothing. I just simply let it dry, and I'm going to show you what I do, because this is how I maintain my straight hair. And since I'm taking some pictures, I'm going to try and maintain my hair. So let me show you what I do to maintain it, okay? This part here, if you've seen a lot of my videos, this is a natural part. It is always in my hair, right? So I just complete this part, and I do not really use a comb for this part. So I just take my time and I separate my hair. I then separate it again. Let me see. Where there is a natural opening for my hair, whatever that looks like for me on that particular day. So give me a second. My hair, like I said, it is reverting back rather quickly, and I do not want to rip through my hair. So this is real life. This is not me editing or pretending like this is what I do. This is me really giving you an idea of what I do at night to maintain this hair, especially since it's a bit warmer and my hair is starting to revert rather quickly. So this is what I do. Okay, so so I basically pull my hair up like this out the way, and I'm going to work with just this. Look how much draw up that is right there. Now, I try not to add any, like I said, nothing to my hair. Because my hair is drying, like I said, I add product in the shower, which is basically I leave in a little bit of conditioner, I add a little oil, and I do this exact same method in the shower, and I just basically let my hair dry. This particular time, I'm going to do something similar because I don't want any really wet products in my hair. So normally I would reach for a leave-in. This time I do not reach for a leave-in because any more moisture, anything with water in it, it literally is going to make my hair revert, and it's not going to give me the stretch that I want. So the only thing that I use is my hair butter. This is my whipped shea and mango butter. This is the only thing that I'm going to use my hair, besides a little bit of oil to seal in the that. I always add a little oil. And this, like I said, no water. Try to stay away from anything with water. And even with this, I only add a little bit. And this is, like I said, this is acts as my growth aid as well, because this is, I can say that this is really why my hair has grown so much. So I basically rub this on, and I especially make sure I get the ends. Now, this softens my hair tremendously. And as you can tell, I can literally just pull through my hair, and I just take my time. If there is any knots, like I said, it's reverting. And when my hair reverts, these ends that are rubbing on my shirt and everything, they literally get caught in. So I do a bit of finger detangling, but it's not hard because this butter literally separates it. Okay, so it's not hard. So I just basically keep pulling through it until it gets elongated. And then I take my large comb, and like I said, I do not use a brush at this point. So I just comb through my hair. Now the goal of this is to try to get out as many tangles as you can, but you don't have to really worry about anything, because when you braid this down, it will literally just straighten it out, and you don't have to really worry about it. Now, I have 4 bands here for my hair, and I'm going to show you what kind of band they are. They are t-shirt bands. So this is them right here. They are t-shirt bands. And I basically grab it as tight as I can at the root. And I'm going to put this band on just like a little girl. I'm gonna make 4 weird little ponytails. So this is ponytail number 1. The key is to make sure this is super tight, okay? So there's the ponytail. So, yeah, there's the ponytail. So here's the next one. now that we got it all nice and smooth, like as you notice, I did not use any brush. Don't use any brush on my hair at this point because it's in a fragile state right now. Like I don't do the snap, crackles, or the pops, okay? So with that said, I have my 4 ponytails, okay? 4 ponytails, and as you can see, it's drawn up even more. So it's really simple what I do. I don't comb or brush my hair any more than what you've already seen. And just that quick, I have lost my clips. Got it. Okay. So I basically take this that is drawn up and I'm going to braid them. And here's the trick to braiding these, hun. Listen, here's the tip. This is the secret to braiding these. You are going to make sure they're equal sections, never borrow, okay? Just like twisting, never borrow. Make sure you take from where your twist tie is in your hair, and that's where you're going to create your sections from, because you will find that it will be tangled right there, okay? So that's where you're going to take your section from, and you're going to try to get it in 3, you're going to try to get it into 3 equal sections like that. As you can see, I don't want any borrowing. And so I have 3 equal sections, just about equal. Okay, now it's equal. 3 equal sections. Now, when I braid this, I am going to braid and I'm going to hold it as tight as I can against the band the entire time and allow the braid to make my hand move. And I'm going to braid as tightly as I can. So if you cannot braid tight, then I would suggest you get somebody who can do it for you. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people say, well, why don't you just band it and just put the bands all the way down? I find, even though I use the t-shirt bands, even though I do everything in my power not to pop off my hair, I've found that with bands, I always get breakage. Always. I'm literally getting my hair twists and ties with these bands, and literally they break on me every time, like literally. So you're just going to braid it as tightly as you can, so that the tighter the hair, literally, the straighter your hair will be. So you just want to braid it as tightly as you possibly can. And here's another thing. My nails, I felt the snag. You see, I've already taken off 1 nail because, I ain't got time for that, I ain't got time. So you just braid these as tightly as you can, and don't worry about detangling it no more. You don't have to worry about that, because literally your take down and brush out is going to be your everything. So let me get these braided and I'm gonna show you what's next. Okay. So I have all 4 sides done. And as you can tell, I did not braid it all the way to the ends, because I find that I am ripping out my hair when I get towards the ends, when I'm trying to take out the braids. I'm always like ripping at the little braided part. So I don't even braid those anymore. I just leave those just like you see them here. Okay. And it's going to still get straight. Okay. Now you notice that these are a lot. I have very fine hair. So you see these are a lot smoother than this one that's sticking off my head. It is because this is the side, this is the piece right here that was not trimmed. It was not trimmed, so it's more bulky. It needs to be trimmed. It's like hair hanging off of it. It needs to be trimmed, and I lost about 3.5 inches, but it's okay. It'll grow back. That's why I have my oils and my butters for, okay? So let's get on with the show. Now, I do not use any bobby pins in my hair, because I find that rips and breaks my ends as well. And our job here is to preserve our hair, so we don't want any breakage. So I avoid breakage at all costs. So what I do is I take this and I bring it over here to this one, and then I wrap it all the way around so that the ends are pulled tight, taut. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing, and I can actually wear this as a style, y'all, because I do sometimes. And when you get here, it's going to be a little bit more interesting, because you got to go around it, but you have to go under, which is not really a problem. And I just wrap that around and pull it tight. So, and I make sure I smooth this at all times because this has to be straight. All of this is going to be as straight as you see it, as flat as you see it. It's going to look just like that. So like I said, I can wear this if I want to wear it and just have the two braids here. And I do that, or I'm wrapping this side now. I can actually wrap this and still be able to wear it if I needed to go somewhere, run out the house or anything like that. So I wrap that one, and the last one I wrap as well. And I just wrap it around and under itself until the ends are completely in, and like this. Now, because I want it, that one's a little bit longer, because see, and if I wanted to wear this, I can wear this if I wanted to. And I do sometimes, I'll put in like little gold clips or something, and I would wear this like this because I am going to be doing protective style. So you'll see me a lot like this while I'm doing workout videos. But on top of this, because this is what I do at night to preserve my stretch hair, I either put on my silk bonnet, but under the bonnet, I have to have something to hold this down in case you sweat in the middle of the night, in case it's hot and you moisture, anything. I put this on and I tie it secure. I do not put a lot. I've seen a lot of people put foam on it. That is product on your hair that you really don't need. See how tight that is? This is going to hold it all straight down. And I have this little piece right here, and I just tuck this part like that. And I have migraines. I tuck everything in. I have migraines, so it's important to me that I don't do anything that's too tight. So the way to avoid this being too tight on your head is you tie it, and it's really too tight right now. You switch hands like this, and then you tuck it, and it will loosen itself up. And this is how I go to bed, just like this. Or if I'm like working out, this is how I work out. If I am outside and it's moisture out and I'm not going anywhere, this is what I do. Okay. And I love it. And then I'll put my bonnet or whatever on top of it. Okay. So when I take out my hair, you got, boom, it's straight again. It's big again. It's luscious again. So that's what I do. So I hope that you all learned something. I know this might have been nothing, but for some people it's everything, because I'm trying to be a stretch natural for the year and a protective style for the year. I'm going to be doing a lot of things with my hair. I'm going to be wigging it for the year. It's going to be a lot going on. So I want to make sure I maintain my strands. I don't want them to get all entangled together. I want to be able to not have to do my hair, because I know how 2020 went for us. So with all of that said, I make sure that I protect my hair, and that's why I have been able to grow to these extremely long lengths, and I am still growing. So I hope that you all can grow with me. Please, again, go ahead and click the subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and again, in the meantime, I'll see you in between time.